I'm Stan Solovich, Marketing Manager for WYKE TV, but more importantly, a member of the Citrus Network of Businesses. And along with me is K.C Doherty from the family of businesses of Mike Scott.
Yes, sir.
K.C, let's talk a little bit about the Mike Scott family. This is a great day for the Mike Scott people because it's the 44th anniversary of Mike and Pat Scott, who started that business over 25 years ago. And it's grown over the period of years with, obviously, the 3 children being involved in it. So tell us a little bit about Mike Scott Plumbing.
Well, it's a family of companies, as you know, from irrigation to septic to residential, commercial, industrial. Pat and Mike Scott are celebrating 44 years of marriage today. And this year, we're also celebrating 25 years of being in business. The children, Pat will be retiring this year as well. Mike is already retired, and the children are running the business, Sean, Tracy, and Scott. Sean has several hats in the company, as the other 2 children do as well. He's the COO of our company, so he is the Chief Operating Officer as well as the Marketing Manager as well. And he has an uncanny ability to put people where their strengths are. And the company has grown from 21 employees to, at one time, up to 144 employees under his helm.
Well, that's interesting because we are the Citrus Business Network. Mm-hmm. So how important is Mike Scott Plumbing to the people of Citrus County?
Oh my gosh, we actually employ, out of the 100-something employees, we have 44 that live and work right here in Citrus County.
And what about the corporate offices here?
Corporate office is built right here. They wanted their legacy to be here. They have a facility that's over 30,000 square feet right there in, actually listed Hernando. But they came back here, they were raised here, they all went to school here, and this is home.
And they also have a showroom, I understand, there too.
They have a showroom that is, it's around 4 or 5,000 square feet. It's 2 levels on there. You can actually touch and feel any of the items that you might pick for your home. They do appointments over there. We have a phenomenal guy named John Chasen that actually runs up the showroom, and he's overseen by Tracy Hines, excuse me. She's married on there, who runs all that stuff. Anything custom or homes like that, Tracy is in charge of as well as John.
So the company is obviously very family-oriented. There's no question about that. They they do take care of their people. Tell me, what position do you have in the corporation, and what do you do for the family of businesses for Mike Scott?
I help run the private labeled water that they do. Also, they use for advertising as well as marketing for them in the 7 counties that they cover. Basically, my job is anything that they ask me to do on that. My background has been with Ferguson Enterprises in the past, so I know a little bit about the plumbing and that. And marketing is also in my background on that. So I go and talk about Mike Scott Plumbing, share some of the benefits of the company, and anything else that's asked of me.
This is not the only marketing group that you belong to.
No, sir.
Let's talk about how important marketing is to not only to the Mike Scott family business, also to the water division that you're involved with.
Marketing is a new direction on there. When the economy went south for a little while with the building industry, I think it's sad for a lot of people, but I think it also brought us back to service, not us particularly, but just people in general, and how you got to where you were in the first place and not things just handed to you. So networking groups such as the Citrus Business Network gives you more of a personal touch with people to get to know your company and some of the benefits you offer versus just something in the paper or something you hear on TV or radio or something.
Well, but yet Mike Scott Plumbing goes to 5 or 6 different communities in the greater Citrus areas. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're involved in other groups in other counties. So tell us a little about those groups and how much that's meant to you and what it's done for your business.
Our business has actually doubled inside in Citrus County just in the last year. We're heavily involved with the Chamber as well as the Citrus Business Network, as well as Boys and Girls Clubs, any other developments. We use the water for donations throughout the county as well as the fair and that. But this is just one of the other tools that helps grow our business, and particularly in Beverly Hills and surrounding areas. And there's some great members in Citrus Business Network that send referrals, who tell a friend, and we all know that bad news travels to 20 people and good news probably goes to 5 or 6.
So the other groups that you're involved in do the same thing for you in the other counties the same way, is that right?
They do. Citrus County is probably one of my favorite counties, of the counties I cover on there, because they're most embracing. The group, when you come to a small group, if you're not used to networking in a bigger venue like that, it's a more personalized touch and you stand out a little bit more. And this group has done phenomenal things as far as helping others. Like there was a member in our group who had some surgery, and they all went over and they would cut this guy's grass and stuff like that. They donate to charities. They're just really involved with the veteran. We have veterans in the group. You know, we have have old school teachers with Gail Sorensen with Travel Center. I mean, there's some great people in the group that I enjoy every week.
So truly, the Citrus Business Network is like the Mike Scott family of businesses. There's a lot in common that they have, because obviously the Mike Scott family of businesses give back to the community tenfold also.
Absolutely. You're not just a number in Mike Scott, you're a name and a person. And one of the reasons that they've continued to grow their business is they feel responsible for these people that work there. So 44 of them which live and work in Citrus County, the Scotts personally take care of them, making sure somebody has a job, hence the septic division, the irrigation division, grow in the service industry that they have over there. They feel personally responsible for each and every employee on there, and I love working for this company, because you're not just working for, I've worked for corporate before. This is definitely a great fit for me.
So tell our viewers that are watching us tonight, what is the good reason for them to join Citrus Business Network? Obviously, you've told them what it's meant to Mike Scott Plumbing, but now let's talk to them and let's get them to get involved with our group and come visit us and become a guest at a breakfast that we have.
Absolutely, and not just everybody's getting in over there. If you want to be involved in Citrus Business Network, you have to have ethics on there. You have to be able to be referable on there. Get to grow your business. If you want to grow your business and you're a good person and stuff like that, on and off the field, as they would say, come visit our group, see what we're about. We're looking to grow because we're looking to expand, to refer more business to each one of us. So, but not everybody's going to get in. And if if there's like 12 realtors or something, it's not going to happen,
And what's the reason why you can't have 12 realtors?
Well, it's one business per profession on there. So we want to make it, a fair shake, and you're going to develop relationships over the way, and not everybody fits in there. So it has to be ethics. It has to be somebody that, like Jackie from John C. Myers Locksmith. She's the one that comes out and does your house. She did locks in my house, did a phenomenal job.
That's terrific. Well, that's good to know. And this has been a good segment. And we're going to we're going to try to sell some time and talk about our sponsors. And when we come back, there's another segment that we're going to talk about with Ruth Powers from Powers Protection that you're going to be kind enough to host.
Perfect.
So
Looking forward to it.
We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.